Hey everyone, so on the back of those Maybelline videos that I just filmed there recently, which I linked to below, I'm going to be continuing on with my brand specific show and tell videos. So because like I said, I had so much to catch up on after the Halloween period, I decided to bunch the bits that I have to show you into, you know, their own little videos. I'll let you know if anything was sent to me as a press sample or if I bought it myself. Before I do that though, I wanted to address two things not related really quickly. First thing is that the comment system on YouTube has changed. It happened overnight. A lot of people are going on about it, but as with most changes on YouTube, there are a lot of glitches, and the glitch with this one is that I can't reply to any comments. It's a YouTube-wide thing as far as I know. The reply option just does not exist under a lot of the comments unless they're the ones that came from Google+. I'm not really sure what's going on. It just means that I can't reply to any comments at the moment, but I will of course reply to all questions and that as soon as I can once they have overcome that glitch. So go ahead and leave comments as usual, and of course you can always get me on my Facebook and stuff like that. All links to that are below if you do need something kind of answered more immediately or whatever. And then the second thing is that I made it through to the second round of the Ryan Seacrest vote for your favourite Halloween guru, YouTube guru thingy. I'm not really sure of the proper name of it, but for anyone who is interested in voting or who wouldn't mind voting, I know some people could be bothered with this and that's absolutely fine, but for those of you who do like to do these things or who wouldn't mind voting, I'll leave the link below and you can vote once a day to, I suppose, get me onto the third round. I'm not really sure what it's about, to be honest, but you know, if you're in it you might as well just try and do as well as you can, and don't worry about it. I know a lot of people couldn't be bothered with this, but so I'm going to start off with the Bourjois bits. I'll show you the bits that I've already kind of blogged about, because I wasn't going to show these because obviously they're older bits, but I just wanted to give you an idea of some of the bits that I love from Bourjois. Now, I already did blog posts on these and I think they're lovely products. These are the blush creams, or the cream blushes. I have number 1 and number 4. These are, most of the Bourjois cream stuff are always powder, creamed powder finishes. What I love about these is they're very wearable, they're very neutral. They're not like crazy pink or clown colours that you have to blend in for like 2 hours to make it look decent on the skin. They're really nice products, and they do transfer onto the skin really easily. They blend out really easily. They have a really soft silicone-y feel, and you know, they work really well on the skin. Link to that blog post below. Then a couple other bits that I've shown already before and I've blogged about that I won't go on about now are, firstly, this one, which is another cream blush, but this one's really unusual because it's called a smart blush. It's called the Blush Exclusif. It's the only one of this particular one in the range, and you can see there the pink is kind of different shades. Because the pink, the formula will adjust to your own skin's, I think it's pH levels, and the colour can deepen more maybe on one person than on the other, if you know what I mean. So it will adapt to your own skin tone. I find that it just kind of turns into a bit more of a dolly pink when it's on my own cheeks. So that's really interesting, and again, it's a lovely product. I used this in my last video, the one where I collaborated with Cora from Vintage or Tacky, so you can see that there, but I might pop it on for this as well. We'll see in a minute. And then the other thing that I've already blogged about is this guy here, and it's the rice powder by Bourjois. This was to celebrate the 150-year anniversary of Bourjois being what it is, and it's basically an illuminating brightening powder. It can be used all over the skin, but I'm not going to go on about it because it's in the blog post, which I'll link to below, but I would be wary of it on the very oily areas basically. But it's a lovely powder. I've been using it as a highlighter. So the first things I have to show you are these guys here, which are part of the new kind of Christmas range from Bourjois, and it's the 24-hour Colour Edition cream to powder. It's just called Colour Edition 24 Hour. So I was sent 3 of these guys. The first one here is, I have to check the information I was given, because my gripe with these, and this is pretty much my only gripe with them, is that the colour is written on the wee sticker on the side of the pot, but you have to take that off to open it, and then you don't have the number or the name anymore. So this first guy here is Pétale de Glace. Pardon my French as well, I've got a really bad French accent. So that's number 3. It's probably easier to just say the number, but it's just this beautiful soft vintage pink. I think I did mention this one before, but it's a really lovely product. I've been loving this, particularly for like the inner corner of my eyes to give a brightening effect. Another one that I was sent is this guy here, which I've been using a lot, and I did already use this in a tutorial. This guy is called Prune Nocturne, and it's number 5, kind of burgundy wine colour. It's really pretty. So it's that one there, perfect for my eye colour. That's why I have been using this a lot in smoky eyes recently. And then the third one that I was sent was this guy here, which is Blue Tenebreux number 6. I want to call it like a royal blue colour. It's like that. So you can see there, it's just a really beautiful, rich colour. They do have pretty good payoff, but you have to build it up. It can be a little bit patchy in areas, and I find they work better over a base, like over a mattifying primer, say. So make sure that if there's any oily areas on your lids, get rid of them. So I do really like them, but you just have to be aware of how you prep your skin underneath. And then I liked them so much, and I've been using them quite a lot, that I picked up this guy here myself yesterday when I was in Boots. And this is in this gorgeous olive green colour. Find a clean finger. So of course I'll leave swatches of these on my blog so you can see them there, but it's a beautiful golden green. So I think these are a lovely add-on to, you know, Bourjois' existing range, and they definitely needed a cream eyeshadow range as well, because of course cream eyeshadows have gotten so popular with like the colour tattoos and, you know, MAC expanding their paint pots and stuff like that, so it's definitely nice to have them. These ones are notably different from those ones that I mentioned though, because these are a cream to powder finish, so they don't stay as wet and tacky as some of those other ones. They do kind of go on much more silky. They do have a much more kind of powdery feel once they're on, but it's kind of like a silicone-y powder feel, if you know what I mean. So the rest of the Bourjois products will be shown in the next video. I had to kind of break it up because it was turning into way too long, and I really don't want very long videos on my channel if I can avoid it at all from now on. So I will show the makeup application and demo in the next video, and more of the products as well. But I just wanted to show you how the eyeshadow is holding up. It's about 8 o'clock here in the evening. It was 1 o'clock when I filmed the video earlier on. So this is on for 7 hours, sorry, my math is totally off. And I just want to show you how well the eyeshadow is holding up. So I know the light isn't great in here because I have no natural light coming in front of me, but you should be able to make out that there's very minimal creasing. I mean, there's one line going across there, and it's maybe worn off a teeny bit just above it where it would go back up into my crease, but it's lasted really well. Besides that, you can still see it has still a good covering of colour. It doesn't transfer onto my finger when I touch it, and it's lasted pretty well. I'm not disappointed with it at all. And to be honest, you know, the longest wear I would have of makeup throughout the day would maybe be about 8 or 9 hours, so having it last this well for 7 hours is very encouraging. So I'll have the second part of this video up really soon after this, and I will link to it below as soon as it is live for you to see. So I'll see you all then. So long, guys.